Today we are looking at the Dossier Perfumes Powdery Orange Flower fragrance, which is their impression of the Valentino Voce Viva. Whew, there we go. Eau de Perfume. Hi there, my name is Ellison, and on this channel I do perfume reviews, and I am trying to help you find the next best addition to your perfume collection. So if that is something you are interested in seeing more of, then I would highly suggest you hit that subscribe button down below. So, Powdery Orange Flower. Now, Valentino, I've said this before, Valentino is one of my all-time favorite luxury fragrance brands. I think that they just have a really fun time. They create very creative, very fun, very new and vibrant, very alive fragrances that really make you feel youthful. They make you feel jovial. They make you feel they make you feel like you're having fun, even though you're sprinkling in the luxury in your life, right? Even though you're living the luxury life, wearing your Valentino, you're having fun. And this perfume here by Dossier really embodies that feeling. I have smelled the Voce. Help me out, guys. If you know how to say this word, comment down below. But I'm going to say Voce, okay? Voce Viva. I've smelled that fragrance before, and this is a gorgeous impression of that perfume. I mean, I would have to say that this is a very close resemblance to that fragrance, and I think that is because of the powdery, very soft element of this perfume. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and look at the fragrance notes of this perfume. So the top notes are mandarin, bergamot, and ginger. The middle notes are orange flower, white flowers, and gardenia. And then the base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, and musks. Now, very floral. I mean, actually a very interesting blend, okay? So your top notes are citrus, okay? I mean, mandarin, bergamot, ginger, I would say that's a little more earthy, a little more spicy. Middle notes, florals, okay? And then your base notes are orientals, okay? Your base notes are those ambery, warm fragrances, okay? So a very interesting blend, very evenly distributed blend of fragrances. And I think that that's sort of why I like this fragrance so much, is that it's not just one thing. It's not just florals. It's not just, right? It's not married to one fragrance family. It stretches across several fragrance families. And so it's just a really beautiful blend of fragrance notes that I think make it very nice, very playful, but also very wearable, very easy to wear. That's something that I would say about this fragrance. And what I would say about all of the fragrances that I've smelled from Dossier that have to do with Valentino or, the powdery element is that they're so easy to wear, okay? It is a very nice blend of fragrance notes, and a blend of fragrance notes that don't really focus in on one family. They don't really attach themselves to one thing. They are very versatile. They're very unique. They're a little bit of everything, okay? Which I think really lends itself to being able to be transferred into different situations in life, different day-to-day situations, different events, right? You can wear this anywhere. And I think that that's something that I really appreciate about this kind of fragrance. So, wear time for this. So the concentration of this perfume is 18%, which is pretty average for a lot of the Dossier Perfumes fragrances. A lot of them are 18%, and so that classifies them as an Eau de Perfume, which means you're supposed to get between 4 to 5 hours of wear time out of them. I would have to say that really, yes, this, I would have to say that I did get about 4 to 5 hours of wear time. What I would have to say about it is that it is not super strong. Okay, it wasn't like I sprayed it on and, oh my word, I could smell it all day long and it was super bold and super expressive. I would have to say that it is very subtle. It has a very subtle, very gentle character about it. So when I sprayed it on, I would get whiffs of it from time to time throughout the day. But it wasn't like, oh my word, there it is, and it's coming in hot, and it's super strong and powerful. So if you're looking for a subtle fragrance, this is beautiful, okay? If you're looking for a fragrance where it's okay, I'm looking for something versatile, I'm looking for something that, I am able to still be a part of the picture, right? People aren't overcome by my perfume. People aren't focused on my perfume and what I smell like, but they're looking at me and, oh man, like she smells pleasant, right? I get that. Like a lot of you guys are looking for very subtle fragrances that you're wearing them, the perfume is not wearing you. And this, I have to say, it's very gentle, very nice. And even I like it, okay? And I like a strong perfume. I like the perfume to do the talking, okay? If I could sit in silence and my perfume does the talking, I'm happy. So for me, this isn't typically what I'm leaning for. This is typically isn't what I'm leaning towards, excuse me. I thought it was really nice, and I think that it's a very wearable, very versatile fragrance. As far as where I would wear this to, where I would wear this fragrance, I think that this, a lot like the other Valentino fragrance the other Valentino inspired by, the other Dossier inspired by fragrance, Ambery Jasmine. Sorry, having a huge brain fart there. This, I think, is incredibly versatile, okay? I feel like I could wear this anywhere. I feel like, yep, I'm going to wear it to the office, and then, oh, I have a black tie event right afterwards. No problem. I can still wear this. This is perfectly suited to any situation. I think that is sort of the nature of a lot of the Valentino fragrances, but also the fragrances that Dossier is creating as an impression of Valentino, is where, you know what, like, they're luxury. It's luxury. It is the smell of luxury, but it is very versatile. I think that sometimes a luxury fragrance, what you start getting into is where, oh, it's luxury and you feel like you can only wear it to a special occasion. You feel like, oh, I can only wear this to, I'll throw this, a wedding. I can only wear this to dinner and a show. I can only wear this to a super fancy gala. But with these fragrances, with, you know, the Dossier impressions of Valentino, with the Valentino fragrances, I feel like I could put them on and, hey, it's not a problem for me to wear this, you know, going to the grocery store, but it's also perfectly plausible for me to wear this to my special event, to my, you know, black tie event, to my special occasion. There's nothing wrong with wearing it. I think that this just embodies a very nice element of luxury, of that classic luxury where you're prepared. That's sort of what these fragrances like give me, is where it's like, yep, I have this fragrance on, I'm prepared. This is an essential in my fragrance toolkit, okay? It's not that fragrance where it's like, well, I brought this and it's the wrong perfume. I don't want to wear that to this. No, if I have this perfume, I'm good. I can wear this anywhere. So let's go ahead and look at the price here. Okay, so speaking of the price, right now on Dossier's website for the entire month of November, they are having some of the biggest sales, okay? They are having a huge Black Friday event, and I mean, you can get like the best deals, okay? These are the best deals they're gonna have all year long, okay? So if you're looking at Dossier, if you're like, maybe I'll try them, now's the time to do it, okay? You want to do it now. You want to purchase these perfumes right now. Regularly, this perfume, okay, this size bottle, this perfume is $29 on their website. And compare that to the Valentino Voce Viva perfume, which retails for $130, okay? This month, you're going to get this perfume for even less, okay? You're going to get this perfume for a fraction of the cost it already is, okay? So if you are just sort of kind of, maybe, I don't know, I'm sort of on the edge, do it now, okay? Do it now. Make sure you get your hands on these perfumes right now, because once November is done, these sales are gone, okay? So you definitely want to be looking at your fragrances, the fragrances that you've been thinking about on Dossier's website. You definitely want to get your hands on them this month, because these are the lowest prices you're going to see all year long, okay? So definitely get your hands on this perfume and some of the other perfumes that you've been looking at from Dossier. Definitely get your hands on them now. And I have done reviews on a number of Dossier perfume fragrances, so definitely check those out just to sort of get your feelers about what you might be interested in, because they have just such a vast array of perfumes that I know you're going to love. You're going to find something that you really love. I've found a couple that it's like, no, that's not my favorite, but I still like it. And obviously I found a couple that I am truly obsessed with and that I just absolutely adore. So don't sleep on this sale. Definitely get your hands on it today. If you are interested in looking at the other Dossier perfume that is inspired by Valentino, then I would highly suggest you check this video out. This is my video on the Ambery Jasmine perfume from Dossier. I think you're really going to like it. I think you're really going to enjoy it. And I think that you're going to sort of see a little bit more of how Dossier embodies that Valentino character and spirit. So definitely check that out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you oh so very much. And until we meet again, so long.